They took it.
Darn cheerleaders. Welcome back to Maple Mountain basketball, folks. We're here back again. Senior night, very big game. Jake, what are the circumstances of this game for Maple Mountain?
You know, I'm going to have Jace go over this. Jace, what are the circumstances we're looking at right now?
This is a win or go home for Maple Mountain right now. They win, and then they win against Wasatch on Friday, which is a very winnable game. They're in state playoffs. If they lose either of these two games, they're out. They get no more basketball.
We are very sorry, folks. We'd like to introduce ourselves before we start this up. I'm Cooper Rollins.
Adam McCringleberry III, but you can call me Phil.
His name's John Henderson.
I'm Jay Crandall.
And I'm Jace Erickson.
And to address the elephant in the room, these are new sunglasses. What about you, new sunglasses, Cooper?
Very much so. Very much so. I can't see anything in these.
Yeah, neither can I.
And I'm a few pounds heavier than I was last time.
Yeah.
Well, sports fans, it's another rivalry in the Windy City between Springville and Maple Mountain. All right. It's also packed in here like a Costco food court on a Saturday afternoon. Always like to start out with that one. And it's going to be fun to see what these two teams can do, you know? We'll see.
Should be a very fun game here. In their last matchup, Maple Mountain beat Springville by a few points. And honestly, one of their biggest wins of the year, as Springville has been higher ranked than them the entire season.
Yeah, so in the last game, Maple Mountain did a great job of crashing down on Springville's bigs, who have been very dominant this year, and daring Springville to shoot the three ball. Springville didn't do that, didn't make an adjustment, and that's why Maple Mountain won. I'm excited to see whether or not Springville makes any adjustments.
But before any of that, we're going to be going over our senior basketball players. We'll be cutting it down here to Cooper Rollins in a second, as he'll be our on-court camera.
Let's not forget to mention that it's also Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Hence the glasses. You see their little hearts. Very funny. We're now introducing our seniors.
Our first senior is McKay Jukes.
Solid guy. We love him. So good to see these seniors be congratulated. Awesome.
Next senior we have is Joseph Ian.
The Marshmallow Man.
The Marshmallow Man.
Love his dad, Papa John.
And special thanks to Liza Peterson.
Liza Peterson has been a manager all her high school career. Has done a great job caring for the team, being at practices, just supporting the boys. Yeah, she's a great manager.
Got some solid seniors right here. Can't wait for them to ball out this game. Cut it back to us now. One final look here at our seniors.
You know, it's one of those years when you have few seniors, so it's really good to just congratulate these seniors, especially for what they've done leadership-wise. Funny how it's the day of love, Valentine's Day, but it's the two rivalries of the teams that hate each other the most in this region. Do you think this is going to affect the game anyway with the student sections?
Oh, I 100% do. Oh my goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Beautiful.
Look at that.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you, Joseph. And Jake, thank you, McKay. You guys will be brothers for life. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. That is amazing.
Jake, hold it up. Wow.
That's why we have the best seniors in the world.
Apologize, their fans. Our very own seniors here handed us a nice gift, and that just really hits the heart, man.
It really shows what kind of people these guys are, always caring for others.
And on the day of loved, you could say I'm feeling very loved right now. Very loved.
I'd also like to give love to everybody else out there. You know, happy Valentine's Day to all you guys out there.
I mean, it's always my saying, everybody needs some loving.
Everyone does need some loving, especially all those moms. Shout out to you guys. You're doing great. We love you.
Could have said better myself.
But with that, we're going to kick it straight into the game. We're going to kick it right into the game. I'm saying we're about to look at a three-point shooting contest right here from Maple Mountain. If they hit them, they win. And that I think is going to be the biggest part of the game. What are your guys' key takeaways to the game?
You know, last game they played, Bennett Aver had an outstanding night. He's a very crucial key part of this game, and I'd like to see him go off again and really make this game competitive. You know, these guys, they grew up together, going to the same junior highs, so they know each other. They're in the same backyard. So this is really just a friendly, you know, they know each other. So this is really just like friendships just going at it and brotherhoods.
You know, on the other hand, we got Springville. They like to play the fundamentals. Get it inside and pound the ball into the basket. They're going to do that as much as they can. We'll see what Maple Mountain can do to defend their size.
You know, one name we'll be hearing a lot tonight is Jamin, as he's their leader in almost every category besides assists and steals. He generates a lot of their points with inside looks. His name's Jamin, and he's a freshman. We should be hearing his name a lot, especially since he's 6'9".
6'9" as a freshman is just crazy. It's crazy to think of how much potential this kid has. He's coming in this game as one of the best players in our region as a freshman. You got to understand how just crazy that is. I'm excited to see where this kid goes, Jake.
You know, this is definitely a big game where student sections have play in this. You know, they really affect the outcome of the game, and you just really have to be mentally tough, especially against hostile crowds like this. I can't wait to see what players do what.
And let's not forget, Maple Mountain did come away with the win last game, and that was at Springville's home. So they're going to be looking to get that win back, and you already know the crowd is going to be in this one for sure.
Another name to keep an eye out on is Chase Haslam. He's a senior for them. He's a guard. He's 6 foot tall. He's their playmaker. He's the facilitator of their offense. Generates a lot of points, a lot of assists, and a lot of steals. He has a high intensity basketball play.
Yeah, Jake, you're right. We've seen Chase Haslam be playing varsity since he was a freshman. You know, with that much experience, with that much ability, and you know, he really takes control and does the playmaking, and he's really a dominant player out there, and you could definitely tell by watching him play.
I totally agree there. One of the biggest things that helped Maple Mountain win last time against Springville was that they kind of gave up some three balls to shooters that weren't as good at shooting in the three ball. And if they don't miss and they can keep doubling the inside man, we're going to see a very close ball game here today. Whether we come out with it or not, I believe it's going to be a close one as long as they can do that thing.
It'll be exciting to watch.
You know, these two teams have been growing up together, been playing basketball together until the split in high school. So you know there's going to be definitely a competitive nature in this one. So walk up to China because the boys are about to be at it again.
Chase, you go do the player intros when it comes down to us, all right?
We will now be doing the national anthem. Please join us in the national anthem.
Please remember that taunting opposing players will not be tolerated. Have fun and enjoy the game. We now ask you to stand and keep your hats to the honor of America. Performing the national anthem is Maple Mountain High School wrestler Levi Birch. Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched.
What a wonderful performance there. I wish I knew his name, but either way, he killed it. Now we will be going over the Springville starters and the Maple Mountain starters.
And now for your starting lineup, first the Red Devils.
Starting for the Red Devils.
Starting the guard of junior number 0, Luke Nadal.
Starting junior Luke Nadal at the guard position.
Starting the guard of senior number 1, Chase Haslam.
Also starting is Chase Haslam, senior, also a guard.
Starting the guard of freshman number 13, Mason Hanson.
Mason Hanson will be starting at the forward position. He's also a freshman. Number 14, Jamin, he's a freshman. He'll be starting at the forward. Nate Vicente will also be starting for the Red Devils at the center position. Now for your Maple Mountain Eagles. Leave it.
And now for your Golden Eagles. Please welcome senior number 5, McKay Jukes.
McKay Jukes, senior, starter.
Starting at guard of senior number 0, Chad Peterson.
Joe Speedwood is also starting.
Starting at guard of junior number 2, Brogan Miles.
Brogan Miles starting for Maple Mountain.
Starting at guard of junior number 22, Bennett Averett.
Bennett Averett starting for Maple Mountain.
Starting at forward, junior number 23, Matthew Peterson.
And to finish off the 5, we have Matthew Peterson, number 23.
And starting at forward, junior number 30, Easton Merrill.
Excuse me, Easton Merrill will be starting.
Johnny Averett.
And that will be your starting lineups today for this game.
Where do we put this? Just put it right there.
Great student section here for this game. We're about to see an absolute thriller of a show today. Springville has possession. Number 0 with the shot in the corner. Won't go. Rebound by Jamin and hit out of bounds. Sorry, I got 2 people standing right in my way and I just can't see anything. Luke Nadeau passing it in. Chase has it on the wing. Chase with the 3 ball and out will go. And they will start out with the 3-0 lead. Judge Vian swings over to Brogan Miles. Brogan Miles with the 3 ball. Won't go and it'll go out of bounds. Springville ball.
Is so crucial to the Springville team. Such a great leader, great scorer, brings the intensity every game.
Luke Nadeau bringing down the ball for Springville. Swings it over. Swing it over to Mason. Luke has the ball up top. Swings it over to Mason. Mason over to Jamin. Jamin swings over to
The
Mason.
Springville student section sound like the Tabernacle
Mason into
Choir
Luke Nadeau. Luke
as
Nadeau.
they sing their fight song.
Layup won't go. And hit out of bounds by Matt Peters. Nate Vicente, and it'll be Maple Mountain ball. Brogan Miles will be bringing it down for Maple Mountain. Looking to get some quick started offense here. Easton Merrill, 3 ball in the corner, won't go. Rebounded by Judge Pete. Judge Pete, 3 ball, and that will go, and it's a 3. It's a 3. Ty Bogan there.
Like we said earlier in this game, or earlier today, I should say, this is going to be a 3-point shooting game. You got shooters on both sides of the court.
Jamin with the 3 ball. Won't go. Rebounded by Jamin. Inside pass to Luke. Luke's layup will go.
And you just got to have a box out right there. Even though he's on the 3-point line, got to get a buddy on him. And then, I mean, that's just an easy pass.
Matt Peterson with the ball. Swings over to Bennett. Bennett. Swings over Joe over to Easton. Easton up to Bennett. Bennett with the ball in the wing. Shoots the 3 ball. Won't go. And out of bounds, it'll be Springville ball.
And that is not what Maple Mountain wants to see early in this game. An air ball.
Luke Nato bringing up the ball for Springville. Pass off, Chase has him. Chase has him. Inside pass to Luke. Over to Jamin. Jamin with the... Oh my goodness! Oh my...
Yamma Jamma!
Jeez! And we start this game off with the bomb. Bennett with the ball in the corner. Pass it. Bennett shoots the 3 ball. And there we go. And we have a 6-7
Bennett responding with a quick 3. Love to see it. He needs to be on this game. He's a key part in this offense.
Misplaced pass, and that's going to lead to a wide open layup by Bennett. Bennett has a quick 5.
That's just some great pressure on ball for Maple Mountain.
That is their first turnovers for Springville. Chase inside pass, tipped away, over to Nate. Jamin inside, fouled and 1.
And that's what Springville's going to be looking to go to all night. They've got a high-low triangle that they love to go to with their 2 bigs. And just like you see right there, they dump it into him. You got a back cut. They've already got 2 points off of it, 2 easy scores, along with the dunk.
Great to see the dunk there. I'm a big fan of dunks, even if it comes from the other team.
They're exciting, Jake.
Yeah. Jamin's free throw will rim in. And
number
looks like
14,
Carter Ozuna
Jamin,
will be
he's got it
subbing
all.
in.
Number 14, big, he can finish inside, and he's got a nice touch outside as well. Hard to stop.
High Hollinger checks in. Looks like the Hanson kid is out. Joseph with the ball in the wing. Swings over to Matt Peterson. Matt Peterson drives in, throws it over. Easton driving, kicks out to Matt Peterson. Matt Peterson 3 ball will go. Maple Mountain has the lead.
Wow, this is a 3-point shooting show, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to come down to who shoots the 3 ball better.
Back and forth. Love to see it. Rivalry game. You don't want to blow out. You want a close game, and this is exactly what the fans came here to see.
Inside pass tipped away. Brogan on the drive. Spin move. Actually passes away to Hyatt. Hanson dribbling it up. Sorry, Hanson did not check out. Cordo Ozuna in for Nate Vicente. Hyatt with the ball. Kicks it over to Chase. Chase over to Hyatt. Hyatt looking inside. Pulls with the pull-up jumper, and it goes. Morgan bringing down the ball. Inside pass to Easton. Easton gets ball swatted. Back out to Matt Peterson. Matt Peterson over to Joseph Heaton. Joseph Heaton with the ball in the wing. Looking to drive. Swings it back out to Matt. Matt inside shot. Won't go. An offensive rebounded by Matt Peterson where he puts it back in.
And you got to love that board right there. Even though he's smaller, just showed more heart, got the board, easy points.
Mason Hanson with the quick 3 and a big air ball that is out of bounds on Springville.
Maple Mountain like an air fryer coming out hot and crispy today. They're just hitting from everywhere.
Maple Mountain has a 13-12 lead here at the start of the first quarter. A lot of scoring here. See if that continues. Jamin checks out for Nate Vicente. Brogan directing the offense. Pushes it all the way over to Joseph Heaton. Joseph Heaton waits for the screen. Cuts it the other way. Bennett. Sidestep. 3 ball won't go. Rebounded by High Hollinger. Passes over to Hanson. Hanson passes it over to Carter. Carter inside to Nate. Nate with the spin. Layup and it'll go.
Great touch right there. He put him through the spin cycle.
Bennett with the ball quick. Swings over to Matt Pearson. Matt Pearson over to Joseph Heaton. Joseph Heaton over to Easton Merrill. Easton looking to drive. Gets it tapped away, but finds its way back to Matt Pearson. Matt Pearson over to Brogan Miles. Brogan sees the screen and loses the ball. And it looks like it will stay Maple Mountain ball. Might have gone away with the foul there, but looks like it'll be Maple Mountain ball either way.
As long as it stays our ball, that's all that matters.
Brogan to pass the ball in. Hits Matt inside and an and one layup.
Kill that
Oh,
bucket.
baby. Woo!
Gotta love to see it. Gotta love to see it.
Brutus.
Matt Peterson will be shooting 1 free throw. 2:48 remaining here in the first quarter. Matt's free throw is good. And looks like a big substitution here for Maple Mountain as McKay Jukes and Justin check in for Easton. And what looks to be Josephian. Brogan, Matt, and Bennett stay on the court. Hanson with the ball on the wing. Floater shot, won't go. Rebounded by Matt Peterson. Decides to push the ball himself. Kicks over to Brogan. Brogan, inside pass to Matt. Matt back out to Justin. Justin, 3-ball. Won't go. Rebounded by Nate Vicentit. Kicks out to Luke. Luke pushes the ball down.
Even though that one didn't fall, that was a great look by Maple Mountain. Continue for them to look at that three-point shot all night.
Hyatt with the mid-range. Won't go. Rebounded by Carter, who throws it over to Luke. Carter gets it back. Swings over to Hyatt. Hyatt back out to Carter. Carter, 3-ball. Won't go. Rebounded by Justin. Justin looking to push it. Throws it up to Bennett. Bennett. Layup will go. Very nice find there by Justin.
This Maple Mountain team running the floor like a madman, getting on both ends.
You know, we've seen Maple Mountain, they average around 20 points in the first quarter. You know, hopefully they can carry this momentum into the second quarter.
Stolen by Brogan. Matt decides to calm the offense down. Pushes it over to Justin. Justin, 3-ball. Will go.
They didn't respect his range right there. Sacked way off. He made him pay. Love that shot.
I thought the 3-point contest was supposed to be in Salt Lake City. Too bad it's here.
This Maple Mountain team is attacking like a 10-sided kendama.
Carter Ozuna with the ball on the wing, swings it out to Hyatt. Hyatt out to Hanson, and it looks like there will be a legal screen on Springville, and it'll be Maple Mountain's ball. And that was on Carter Ozuna. Yeah. Hanson out, Jamin and Chase Hin. Maple Mountain with the 7-point lead here with 1 minute remaining in the quarter. Brogan swings it over to McKay Jukes. McKay inside to Brogan. Brogan dribbles around, kicks it out. Justin thinks about the 3, throws it out, and out of bounds. Almost got away with the travel right there. Decided to actually throw it out of bounds.
You know, that's what we call a soggy waffle pass. We need crispy biscuits.
Luke Nadal will be dribbling it.
I don't know what that means, but I agree, John.
Luke over to Jamin. Jamin with the ball in the wing. Pass over to Carter Ozuna. Carter Ozuna out to Chase Haslam. Chase Haslam fall away 3. Won't go. Rebounded by Nate Vicentit. Nate Vicentit backs down Matt Pearson. Shot won't go. Rebounded by Jamin. Jamin, layup won't go. Rebounded by Bennett Averett. Bennett Averett.
And one thing Springville's got to have is second chance points. They're so much bigger than Maple Mountain. They just got 2 boards right there, layups, and missed both. That's unacceptable.
And that will let Maple Mountain have the final shot. 8 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. And there will be a moving screen by Maple Mountain. There will be 4.2 seconds remaining on the game clock. Enough time for Maple Mountain to put up Springville to put up a crazy 3. Chase brings up the ball, quickly runs, deep 3-pointer, won't go, and that'll be the end of the first quarter.
You know, after that first quarter, even though Mid Mountain's winning, Springville seems to be more relaxed. They seem to be more easy to, like, they're used to this pace. Maple Mountain seems to just kind of be scrambling a little bit. You know, hopefully they can just keep their head in the game, remain calm, and continue to win throughout this second quarter.
You know, I agree with you, Cooper, but you really can't beat the three-point shot when it's going in. If your three-point shot is consistent, it's going in, it's really hard to beat that kind of team, you know? Better offense beats good defense.
And you gotta love Maple Mountain coming out with extreme energy in this game. They've shown some recent games coming out a little bit flat, and that's ended up costing them. But tonight, they've come out, ran great in transition, got out, and got easy buckets. We'll look to see if that continues to happen throughout the game.
You know, like I said earlier, Maple Mountain, they're averaging 20, 21 points in the first quarter, but in the second quarter, they fall off to about 16 points. So hopefully that doesn't allow Springville to come back and tie or maybe even take the lead in the second quarter. Sorry.
One of the biggest things I've seen so far is how they're sharing the ball. Right now they have 6 players who have scored for Maple Mountain. That's just huge. If you can share the ball like that.
If you were enjoying your Valentine's already with the love of your life, then this game just made it a lot better, because you couldn't ask for anything better than a close rivalry game like this.
Josephine bringing down the ball.
Let me tell you boys one thing. I'm itching to shave.
Chase tips the ball out of bounds.
I've been growing out this stash since New Year's.
This might be the most uncomfortable thing I've ever put on my face in my entire life.
But hey, we're doing it for the show. Josephine swings over to Easton. Easton dribbles it over and almost gets it stolen. Pass over to Jukes. Jukes inside to Justin. Justin out to Bennett Aver. Bennett Aver with the 3-ball. And that will go.
That shot, so good. Like a home-cooked meal on the 4th of July.
Almost, the ball was moving so well. On that possession, they swung it around really quickly. Allows for an open 3, especially for Bennett, who they have been on, not even letting him touch the ball. You know, they're moving the ball well if he's getting an open 3 like that.
Hanson being tightly guarded by McKay. Jukes swings it over to Chase Hanson. Haslam. Pass out to Luke. Luke thinks about the shot, decides not to. Hanson with the ball on the wing. Swings over to Luke. Luke 3-ball. Won't go. Rebounded by Nate Vicente, who puts up the layup.
Those big bodies are just so hard to defend.
McKay inside to Justin. Justin. Pass out to Easton. McKay Jukes. 3-ball. Won't go. And rebounded by Chase Haslam. Chase Haslam. Step back. Throws it over to Nate Senton. Out to Luke. Nade'll pass out to Jamin. Jamin, 3-ball. And that will go.
So hard to guard when he's got a body that big, and he can get points down low, but he can shoot like that. That was a sweet touch.
Easton passed over to Joe. Joe over to Bennett. Bennett over to Justin. Justin. Midi. Won't go. Hanson with the rebound. Pass out to Chase Haslam. Chase Haslam looking to drive. Shoots a mid-range. And that will go.
And it might not be effective, but it sure is pretty.
Jukes with the ball. Pass over to Bennett. Bennett Averett thinks about the shot. Almost loses it. Puts up the 3-ball. Won't go. And saved by Jamin. And that will lead to a Springville fast break where Chase gets blocked and Hanson gets the rebound. Throw over to Luke. Luke pass out to Jamin. Jamin 3-pointer. Won't go.
You know,
Rebound by Matt.
Maple Mountain's ball handling and the way that they have the ability to move the ball around to everybody is doing really well. They're just not finding a way to finish it.
Justin over to Joe. Joe directing traffic. Swings over to Justin. Justin outside Easton. Easton kick out to Joe. Joe's beating 3-ball. Won't go. Rebounded by Nate Vicente. Nate Vicente out to Chase Haslam. Chase Haslam pushing the break. Puts up the 3-ball. Won't go. Rebounded by Jamin. Jamin out to Luke. Luke inside to Jamin. Jamin out to Luke. Luke 3-ball. Will go. And we have a tie ball game here.
That is not what you want to see if you're a Maple Mountain.
And that right there is a 10-0 run to start the second quarter. Maple Mountain's got to find a way to just stop this run, get back on the board, maybe call a timeout, get some momentum stopped.
Bennett with the deep 3, won't go. Hanson with the rebound. Hanson slowing it down. .25 remaining on the shot clock. Swings over to Jamin. Jamin over to Luke. Luke, 3 ball. Won't go. Rebounded by Bennett. Who throws it up to Jukes. Jukes over to Joe. Joe over to Justin. Justin over to Easton. Easton is then fouled down low by Luke Tatum.
And it seems as if this Maple Mountain team is starting to cool down like a microwave burrito that's been left out too long. Let's see if they can get themselves back into the groove they started with.
About 4 minutes remaining here in the game clock, and 35 seconds remaining on the shot clock as they get a new one. Brogan outside to Easton. Easton over to Justin. Justin, 3 ball. Will go.
Bang! Another one for Justin.
Hopefully that's the momentum they need to start putting more points on the board. They've been very quiet this second quarter.
Luke Nadel bringing up the ball. Pass over to Chase Haslam. Chase Haslam receives the screen. Spin move. Mid-range. Won't go. And it will be Springville ball. Averett very unhappy about that call as he thought Springville tipped it out, but it will be Springville ball. Hanson receives the ball. Swings over to Chase. Chase with the ball on the wing. Chase directing traffic. Swings over to Luke. Luke over to Jamin. Jamin, 3-pointer. Won't go off the side of the backboard.
Way
Rebounded
off
by
right
Easton.
there.
Swings over to Justin. Justin over to McKay. McKay over to Brogan. Brogan over to Joe. Joe back to Brogan. Over to Easton. Easton over to Josephine. Josephine, 3 ball. Won't go. Rebounded by Easton. Out to Justin. Justin, 3 ball. Will go.
Not another one. That's 3, baby.
Calm them up. I don't even know. He's just a good 3-point shooter.
Hanson being tightly guarded by Brogan. Swings over to Chase Haslam. Chase Haslam sees the screen by Jamin and cuts it back. Chase looking to drive. Step back. Midi. Won't go. Rebounded by nobody, and it will be Springville ball as they touch Maple Mountain last. Bennett Aver checks in for McKay Jukes. And it looks like Walker Dede checks in.
I'd also like to point out the exceptional defense that Joseph Heaton is playing today on their star player, Chase Haslam.
Jamin outside to Chase. Chase swings over to Luke. Luke thinks about the shot, decides not to. Inside to Jamin. Jamin starts backing down Justin. Swings out to Hanson. Hanson, mid-range. Won't go. Rebounded by Walker, and he gets the basket. Pass up to Easton. Brogan with the ball. Looking to drive. It is fouled by Hanson.
That's Brogan Mallows. He really likes to force the issue. Get into the line. Great job, buddy.
It looks like he'll be on the shot, so he will have 2 shots. Right now, Springville is at 14 fouls, while Maple Mountain's at 2.
Yeah, Maple Mountain's been doing a really good job at keeping the fouls to a minimum. You definitely tell that was part of their game plan, was to just force shots, and that's what they're doing really well.
Vicentin and Hollinger check in for Jamin and Luke. Second free throw won't go. 5-point lead here with 2 minutes remaining. Hanson bringing up the ball for Maple Mountain. For Springville. So pushes it inside to Nate. Nate throws it over to Hyatt. Hyatt thinks about 3, decides not to. Swings out to Chase. Chase loses the dribble, but finds the hands of Hanson. Hanson shoots the screen. 7 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Hyatt, mid-range shot, won't go. Rebounded by Bennett Averett, who then passes it up to Easton. Easton swings over to Josephine. Josephine, 3 ball, won't go. Rebounded by Hanson.
That looked like a foul. Justin got hacked as he went up for that rebound. Surprised with the no call. Looking like the Chiefs Eagles refs. Am I right, Jake?
With
Go
the no
Chiefs.
call? Easton, pass, tip, thrown up to And it looks like there will be a hard foul there by Springville.
You know, both teams have aggressive defensive, like they're both very aggressive defensively, and that's just what happens, you know. Just lots of force, and eventually it'll come back to bite you and turn into a foul.
A minute 11 here remaining on the game clock going into the half. Brogan directing traffic. Being tightly guarded by Hyatt. Throws it to Justin. Justin over to Brogan. Almost throws it out of bounds. Brogan decides to drive, kicks it out to Joe. Joe over to Bennett. Bennett with the ball up top. Throws it, swings it over. Joseph inside to Brogan. Bennett with the ball on the wing. Passes it to Joe. Joe. 4 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Gets a nice mid-range shot. And looks like won't go. Rebounded by Hanson, pushed up to Chase. And if they want the final shot here, they can get it. Chase Haslam being tightly guarded by Josephian. Swings it over to Hanson. Hanson back over to Chase. Chase over to Hyatt. Hyatt swings over to Hanson. Hanson inside. Back out to Hyatt. Hyatt over to Chase Haslam. Chase Haslam looking to drive. 2 seconds remaining. Step back. Midi won't go. And Maple Mountain has a 5-point lead here going into half.
And you gotta love Joe Heaton's defense. He's been all over him like flies on honey. Chase hasn't been able to get any of the good-looking mid-range shots that he's wanted to, and all of them have been contested. Yeah, he's hit some of them, but it's looked great so far.
Now, what do you call a young whippersnapper that hits his threes?
Who?
A baller.
What? Okay. You know what we're going to forget? What happened just right there? We're going to be cutting into our halftime show brought here by cheerleaders and our dance drill team. We're going to be doing a halftime report here right after that. So we'll cut straight to that.
Senior night for the cheerleaders and drill team.
We'd like to introduce the
Handlebars,
next we have Ella Martin. Dr. Shannon Martin. She was a photography publicity officer last year and an assistant for this year. She was named academic all-region and the all-region team. She's also the region drill down champion. She's been an LA for 3 years. Next, Lauren Taylor. Daughter of Christopher and Tammy Taylor. She was the costume chair last year and was the drill mistress this year. She was named the all-region team. Lauren was also named the 5A all-state drill team, and she's been in LA for 3 years. Next, Oakley Teeny. Dr. Rochelle Shepard and Ty Teeny. Oakley is the president and the head drill mistress for the team. She was an assistant drill mistress last year. She's a top 4 winner at Epic Drill Camp. She made the 5A all-state drill team this year and her junior year. She was named the academic all-region team and the all-region team. Oakley is an MMHS dance Sterling Scholar, and she's been an LA for 2 years. And finally, we have Sarah Warren, daughter of Brian and Kara Warren. Sarah's the costume
Okay, yeah.
What is this for? Okay, give him the rundown. Okay, I'll just ask you some questions. You just answer.
The Governor Scott Tiffany Showerhammer. She served on the choreography committee. She's been a member of cheer for 2 years. Next, Kiara Shea. Daughter of Amy and Yang Shea.
This thing's so bad.
She served on the celebration committee this year.
No, John,
She's
are you
been a
taking
member
this
of
off?
the cheer team for 3 years.
When it comes off, yeah, I'm taking it.
Next, Emma Williams.
I got some. Yeah.
Daughter of Allison Williams. She served on the communication and poster committee this year, and she's been a cheerleader for 2 years. Next, Bradley Harris. Daughter of May Nancy Harris. She served on the team building committee this year. She's been a cheerleader for 2 years. Next, Sammy Haslam. The daughter of Jay and Jamie Haslam. She served as a varsity captain this year. She's been a 3-year member of the cheer squad. Next, Emma Ross. Daughter of Ashley and Todd Ross. She served on the communication and poster committee. She's been a cheerleader for 3 years. Next, we have Bryden Woodward. Daughter of Sarah and Anthem Woodward. She served on the choreography committee this year. She's been a cheerleader for 3 years. Next, Madeline Warren. Dr. Casey and Emily Warren. She served as a varsity captain this year. She's been a cheerleader for 2 years. Next, Anna Caldwell. Anna's the daughter of Justin and Tiffany Caldwell.
You're taking another step forward.
She served on the celebration committee and this is her first year as a cheerleader.
I go all the way.
Next, Presley Hakes. Daughter of Emily and Alan Hakes.
You guys
She
have
served on the unity committee. She's been a 2-year member of the church squad.
All the TV broadcasts.
Next, Sophie Hall. Daughter of Lindsay and Jake Hall. She served on the team building committee, and this is her first year as a cheerleader. And finally, we have Liv Larson. Daughter of Jenny and Damon Larson. She served on the unity committee, and she's a 3-year member of the cheer squad. Give it up one more time for your senior cheerleaders.
We love those cheerleaders. Way to go, guys. All right, 31-26 Maple Mountain. We're going to switch it over to Jake on the sideline. He's going to be, actually no, Jace is going to be interviewing some fans on the sideline. Over to you, Jace.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with
Jaden.
Alex Johnson. Guys,
All
we
right,
have an
let's welcome back to the floor your senior.
You know what? We'll be right back with you.
We're going to perform a hip-hop routine upgrade. Once again, the performers are Latini, Lauren Taylor, David Jones, Ellen Martin,
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, John did miss that three. You did see it.
We have a cell phone turned in. Is Lacey Gunnels still here? Lacey, it might be yours.
Oh, we're talking about this halftime show? Oh, I thought you were talking about an interview. Yeah, we can do this. I'll do you guys talking about an interview. Guys, do a sponsor real quick? Yeah, sponsors do it. Hey, sponsors.
Guys, this is a bad night for Who's Your Wedding Band. If you lost
Welcome
your
back,
wedding, you get it.
Eagle fans. We'd like to thank our sponsors real quick. Gotta love them, all those local communities, making this all possible. And make sure to follow us on social media, comment, give us some feedback, even though this is our last game. We love being here.
We love being here. You know, this all started as a joke, but after the Bruno goal game, we're like, dang, this is actually really fun. So,
And then we grew mustaches and it got serious.
and it got really serious. Like, we are dead serious now, no jokes.
Hey, here's one for you. Why do dinosaurs not play basketball?
Why?
Because they're dead. Happy Valentine's, you all. Especially all those moms out there. Happy Valentine's. And let's just introduce ourselves, the crew, one last time. For the boys. I'm John Henderson.
You know,
Cooper Rollins.
I'm Jay Saracen.
I'm Jay Crandall. And you know, John, I'm not questioning the charges placed against you now. First I was. I'm like, John, but John's crazy.
Hey, Jake, it's family business.
With that being said, we'll now be cutting into our halftime report. What's the biggest thing you guys have seen?
A lot of threes, and you gotta love to see it. The defense is high. You know, this is a very low-scoring game, but this is gonna come down to the last second. They're going back and forth. One team will get the upper hand, then the next thing you know, the next team gets the upper hand. No, nobody's gonna run away with this game, and it is so fun to see, and that's why the fans are here. Best rivalry in sports right here.
One thing I'd love to see Maple Mountain continue is playing scrappy defense on their bigs, not allowing easy buckets down low, and getting out in transition. These guys are killing it. Coming out with energy in that first half has put them at this commanding 5-point lead. Got to look to maintain that, but I'm excited to see where this game goes.
I hope to see Maple Mountain be more patient and more calm on offense. I like how they're moving the ball. Where they get into trouble is when they start to panic if they're like crashing or like double teaming. I hope to see them stay calm and collected. And with that being said, I think they're playing great. So as long as they keep up what they're doing right now, I think they should be coming away with this ball game.
Hey, nothing would I'd rather be doing on a Tuesday night than watching a good old Windy City rivalry with my boys commentating. It's been a great game.
I love you guys.
Windy City, city of brotherly love.
Battle of the Birds. Well, not this game, but usually it's a Battle of the Birds.
Why do basketball players not go on vacation? Why don't they go on vacation?
Why?
Because they don't like to travel.
Oh, gosh.
Happy Valentine's Day.
With
Let's
that
go
being-
to the game.
With that being said, again, for those of you who don't know, if Maple Mountain loses this game, it almost certainly pushes them out of playoff contention. So
That would be bad.
don't want to do that. This game's huge for them. Need to come away with the win here. It will be Maple Mountain starting 5 out on the court with Springville starting 5 also.
It's good to see all these young whippersnappers going at it against each other. Brings me back to my basketball days. You know, I was quite the player. I was.
Luke, they don't bring down the ball for Springville.
I don't want to.
Throws it over to Chase. Chase swings over to Luke. Luke with the 3 ball. Won't go. Rebound, Jamin. Jamin inside. And it looks like there will be a push off by Springville, and it will be Maple Mountain ball.
Those Maple Mountain perimeter defenders are disrespecting those Springville shooters like the millennials disrespect the elderly these days. They just will not guard them. And it's working.
Brogan bringing up the ball from Maple Mountain. Quickly swings it over to Bennett. Bennett over to Matt. Matt quickly over to Joe. Joe over to Easton. Easton thinks about the 3 ball, decides not to. Swings over to Bennett. Bennett throws over Joe's feet, and Joe's feet him. Swings over to Easton. Easton out to Bennett. Bennett all the way over to Matt. Matt, mid-range shot, won't go. Rebounded by Easton. Quick out to Josephine. Josephine with fake pass, 3 ball, won't go. Rebounded by Chase Haslam. Chase Haslam pushing the break now. Throws over to Luke. Luke driving, pushes it out, kicks it over to Mason. Mason back over to Luke. Luke with the ball up top, over to Chase. Chase being guarded by Josephine. Puts up a mid-range shot, won't go. Rebounded by Josephine. Josephine is then fouled by Chase Haslam, driving on the break. That is Chase Haslam's second foul, and that's their second team foul.
That's 2 quick fouls out of the gate by Springville. They really need to take control over that and hopefully learn from their mistakes.
Brogan passes out Josephine. Josephine, 3 ball, will go.
Bang, bang. That's the Marshmallow Man.
Great look there by Maple Mountain. Luke Nadel swings over to Nate.
Kill me, Chase.
Nate.
Just every time.
Over to Luke. Luke out to Chase. Chase inside to Jamin. Jamin backing down Easton. Easton over to Nate. Nate, inside shot, won't go. And tipped out of bounds by Maple Mountain. It will be Springville ball. Chase will be passing it in for Springville. Luke Nadel with the 3 ball. Won't go. Rebounded by Nate Vicente. Nate Vicente, layup will go.
That's just Springville's size, really dominating over Maple Mountain, and we've been seeing that this whole game.
Brogan
Big man
over to Matt. Matt over to Easton. Sorry. Easton over to Bennett. Bennett over to Josephine. Josephine inside to Matt. Joe with the ball outside. Kicks over to Brogan. Brogan sidestep. 3 ball. Won't go. Rebounded by Bennett Averett. Bennett dribbles it out. Throws it over to Josephine. Josephine over to Brogan. Brogan. Inside pass to Matt. Matt out to Joe. Joe. Inside pass to Matt. Matt inside shot and it goes.
Up and under move is so silky.
Chase with the ball in the wing. Swings over to Luke. Luke with the ball up top. Directing traffic. Swings over to Chase. Chase being very tightly guarded by Joseph. Throws it over to Luke. Luke throws it off the backboard and it will be Maple Mountain ball.
I don't know what happened there. What is Maple Mountain's ball? Let's go Eagles.
Go Eagles.
That's another turnover for Springville. Just absolutely killing them. Brogan with the ball in the wing. Pass over to Matt. Back over to Brogan, who was then fouled by Chase Haslam. And that will be his 3rd personal. So, that is their 3rd team foul.
Just a little Michael Jackson singing for you.
John, come on. No,
Brogan with the ball in the wing. Pass over to Matt. Matt, corner 3. Bennett will go.
And you got to wonder why nobody was even on Bennett on the 3-point line. Yeah, he closed out, but he's just too open.
That's just like how I like my peanut butter. Smooth.
Hanson with the ball on the wing. Over to Chase Haslam. Chase Haslam screen by Jamin, and it will be a personal foul on Bennett. That will be their 1st team foul. That will be on the ground. Carter Ozuna checks in for Nate Vicente.
It is getting rowdy in here, like a fight night on a Wednesday night. Oh, wow. Wow.
Hyatt with the ball in the wing.
We're getting some fight between these 2 student sections. It's getting heated in here.
And it looks like there will be an offensive foul there. Or, honestly, I don't really know what happened there. It looks like a team foul there on Springville. And now Maple Mountain has the ball. Matt Pearson, 3 ball, won't go. Rebounded by Carter Ozuna. Carter Ozuna over to Hanson. Hanson pushing the ball. And he pushed off of He pushed off on Brogan, and that'll be their 15th foul. 2 offensive fouls there. Wow.
Kids these days don't know how to get open without fouling.
You know, you can really feel the intensity in this game. The energy in here is very ecstatic.
Matt driving, puts up a shot, and it goes.
Count the bucket. Another and one by Matt Peterson. He came to play, ladies and gentlemen.
That will extend their lead to 13.
And that is my boy, Matt Peterson, finishing strong. That's really a dagger to Springville right now. They're down by double digits at this point. They have not had a lead this large in the game.
Matt Peterson's free throw will go. And Vicentin checks in for Jamin. Hanson will be bringing up the ball, being pressured by Brogan.
We are halfway through the third quarter, and Springville has not yet come up with an answer to Maple Mountain's scoring. Hopefully they can do something quick and make this game a little bit more interesting, and hopefully even come back for them.
Brogan with the foul though, bro.
That was more of a ghost call than that holding on Bradbury. I don't know what that was.
Hyatt to pass the ball in. Pass over to Hanson. Hanson bringing up the ball. Oh, swings over to Hyatt. Hyatt over to Chase. Chase shoots the deep 3. Won't go. Rebounded by Colazuno. Out to Hyatt. Hyatt gets the ball tapped away, but finds Hanson. Hanson dribbling it. Swings over to Chase Haslam. Chase driving. Puts up the layup and it goes.
I don't know if you watched the Super Bowl this Sunday, but this is better. It's electrifying in here. Electrifying. Electroids.
Springville takes a full timeout.
What in the world? Well, thank you, John. Maple has a 12-point lead right now with 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining here in the quarter.
There's a couple things I love more than Valentine's Day, and that is great basketball and my Golden Eagles. And right now we're getting both of that all in one day. Love it. Great day today. Great game. Both sides competing very well. Springville's doing really well. Maple Mountain is finding a way to get on top, and hopefully they can run away with this score.
You know, if only I had a woman to go home to after this.
What do you say? We might need to keep the mic away from John here for a minute. It's going mad. Brogan over to
He's going
Matt.
through it. It's Valentine's Day.
Matt swings it into Brogan. Brogan, spin move. Inside pass, blocked, and it will retain Maple Mountain possession. Easton pass the ball in. Sorry, Bennett to pass the ball in for Maple Mountain.
Brogan Miles forcing the issue. At least he has a girlfriend to go back home after this game.
Brogan with the ball in the wing. All the way over to Matt Peterson. Matt Peterson with the 3. And bang! Bang!
Bang!
Hanson quickly pushing up the ball. Swings over to Chase Haslam. Haslam throws over to Ozuna. Ozuna out to Hyatt. Hyatt back out to Hanson. Almost throws it away. Hanson, clean dribble moves. 1-footer step back. Won't go. Rebounded by Nate, and he will be fouled on the putback. And he'll be shooting 2.
You know, free throws, especially in these rivalry games, it can become so difficult with the opposite student section. You just got to find a way to just find your happy place, as they say at Happy Gilmore, and succeed.
Jamin checks in for Colazuno.
Nate Vicentin, like a fierce lion, attacking the rim.
Dylan Kornfeld, jeez. Cornfield, he checks in.
Yeah, John's not getting the mic for the rest of the night. This is ridiculous.
Yeah. Nate's second free throw won't go. Rebounded by Matt Peterson, who throws it over to Bennett. Bennett over to Matt Peterson. Matt swings over to Brogan. Brogan, 3-ball. Won't go. Rebounded by Chase Haslam. Chase Haslam drives inside and is fouled down low by Bennett Averett. And he'll be shooting 2.
Bennett Averett trying to get that free Chick-fil-A gift card from his very own dad.
Haslam will be shooting 2 free throws. First free throw is good. Luke Nadal checks in for Nate Center.
No, I was actually going to say something now. Say. I'm not anymore.
Haslam gets ready to shoot the second free throw. Won't go. Rebounded by Haslam, who drives inside. Layup won't go. Rebounded by Bennett. Bennett looking to push it. Throws it inside to Matt Pearson, who puts the layup, won't go. Rebounded by Hanson. Hanson with the ball. Throws over Chase. Chase with the very deep 3. Won't go. Saved by number 3. Hanson dribbling it. Throws it out to Chase. Chase swings it over. Luke back over to Chase. Chase mid-range. Won't go. And out of bounds. And it will be a missed call there by the ref.
You know, the energy in here is really ecstatic. Everybody is here. You know, you got students from Springville. You got family from Springville. You got family from Maple Mountain. You got legendary baseball coach, Coach Lopez, here from Maple Mountain.
Jamin inside.
Anybody who's anybody is here tonight. You cannot miss out on this.
This one is personal.
Jamin fouled inside by Matt Pearson. And he'll be shooting 2. Jamin shoots the first free throw. That will go. 13-point lead here with a minute 45 remaining. Jamin with the second free throw. Now will also go. Brogan bringing up the ball. Receives the screen. Kick out to McKay. McKay over to Justin. Justin, layup. And that will go.
That's Justin slashing into the lane.
Chase looking.
Chase with an answer.
Might need to see Joe back in here. He's kind of holding Chase, but till then. Better with 3-ball. Won't go. Rebounded by Easton. Easton back out to Jukes. Jukes over to Brogan. Brogan swings over Justin. Justin back over to Brogan. Brogan puts up a layup and is fouled.
The offensive rebounds by Maple Mountain is doing really well. It's helping them get more shots up and more shots in.
Brogan will be shooting 2 free throws here. Hopefully he can hit him. That will be their 17th foul.
It seems like Springville's playing with a little bit of a new intensity here. You haven't seen them this energetic all game, but all of a sudden in the second half they brought it. You can feel the sense of urgency because they have a very possible chance of losing. And they've come out and kind of stopped Maple Mountain scoring, but we'll see what continues.
Josephine checks in. Brogan's second free throw is good. Makes both of them.
Yeah, this Brogan definitely has a knack of getting to the free throw line, and it's good because he hits his free throws.
Minute here remaining in the third quarter. Hanson over to Haslam. Over to Luke. Luke out to Hanson. Hanson inside to Jamin. Jamin drop steps out to number 3. 3 for 3-ball. Won't go. Rebounded by nobody, but it's tipped out of bounds by Maple Mountain. 39 remaining on the game clock. Maple Mountain plays their cards right. They can get the final shot. They just need to get a rebound. Springville will pass the ball in. Chase with the ball inside. He shoots some mid-range. Won't go. Rebounded by McKay Jukes. McKay Jukes will push it up to Brogan. Brogan will slow it down as they will have the final shot. 15 seconds remaining as they just been passing the ball off to each other.
You know, there's 50 seconds remaining. Springville's trying to get as many points they can do that they can get before going into fourth quarter. Maple Mountain's not going to let that happen. They're just going to
Brogan spin move and is fouled down low by number 13, Hanson.
That is one guy you do not want on the free throw line is Brogan Miles. That guy is an absolute killer on that line.
For a guy you don't want to be at the free throw line, he sure does end up there a lot of the game. And, you know, it's a fit place for him to be as he makes another free throw. Splash.
I'm gonna break him. He's gonna break? That's what Bill Mafia? Oh my god.
Brogan with the second free throw. Now we'll go. 3 seconds remaining here. Inside pass to Hanson. Hanson with the half-court heave. Won't go. And that will be a 16-point lead here for Maple Mountain going into the fourth quarter.
Well, guys, it's fourth quarter. Maple Mountain 51, Springville 35, and that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Well done, Cooper. Well done. Yeah. Oh, it's my favorite cop right here. Cop Peterson, keep our halls
Great
safe.
guy. Great guy.
Great guy. You know, I just
love it.
Yeah! Go Eagles! Yeah! You know, the Eagles could do it. But this game is not over.
What is going on with the Maple Mountain Eagles?
Springville's got some great players, some great talent. So, I don't know, let's see how this game
Okay,
goes.
they're getting it. They're getting it. There we go. Took them a minute, but they finally got the flag up. And here we have the start of the fourth quarter. Maple Mountain with a 16-point lead
Well,
here.
guys, you know, going down to the last quarter for us commentating, we've loved doing this. Hopefully this tradition can continue on, and we hope it's been as much fun as you guys to listen, and it's been for us, because let me tell you, it's been a blast.
I just want to commentate forever. Forever. Forever.
Brogan sweep. Everybody shut up. Joe with the ball in the wing.
The party's over here.
Brogan with the ball up top.
Where's the party?
Swings over to Justin. Justin thinks about the 3-ball. Swings over to Joe. Joe, stagger step, throws it over to Easton. Easton over to Brogan. Brogan, 3-ball. Won't go. Rebounded by Springville. Hanson driving now.
Maple Mountain cannot let Springville
And he
get
dribbles
hot right
it off his foot, out of bounds.
Looks like he forgot he had a foot there. Dribbled it right off of it.
Bennett Averett and Matt Peterson check in for McKay Jukes and Justin Carlisle. Looks like Maple Mountain starters will be in. Quick pass to Bennett. Bennett inside to Matt. Matt over to Brogan. Matt screen, throws it over to Easton. Go back out to Brogan. Brogan swings over to Matt. Matt thinking through his options, inside over to Bennett. Bennett layup goes.
This Maple Mountain offense is like clockwork right now. Everyone just moving in unison.
Jamin with the ball up top, throws it over to Luke. Inside pass to Jamin. Spin move, and is fouled by what looks to be Easton.
And that is no man's land when you're trying to guard Jamin down low. So good at getting to the line.
Jamin will be shooting 2 free throws. He currently is shooting 2 for 2 at the moment.
Let's talk about this Jamin kid. Do you think he has the ability to play in that higher level?
Of course, you know, you got size like that. That's size that you cannot look up here in Utah.
You really can't. You know, there's only been, 3 players born in Utah that went to the NBA. And, you know, people are saying he could be the 4th.
Jamin, perfect from the line so far tonight. Cuts it to a 16-point lead. And there will be a timeout here by Maple Mountain. 6 minutes and 44 seconds remaining here in the final quarter.
Very crucial fourth quarter. This is what they call in NFL red zone the witching hour, where losses become wins and wins become losses. Yeah.
I just wanted to say for Springville, Dylan Korfeld and Walker Needy, I've seen them in their limited minutes so far this game. I feel like they've done a great job filling the roles, being great role players, getting rebounds, scoring points. I like what they're doing. Good to see them doing that.
Haya Hollinger has been playing outstanding defense, and along with, Luke and Chase have been doing a great job at controlling their offense and really just taking charge.
Let's not forget that if Maple Mountain does not win this game, they will be eliminated from the playoffs. So it seems as if Maple Mountain is playing for their season at this point.
Easton Maryland pass the ball in. It's Brogan. Brogan over to Joe. Joe over to Matt. Matt over to Bennett. Bennett over to Easton. Easton weighing his options, swings it over to Matt. Matt over to Brogan. Looking for a late shot clock here. And Matt Peterson with the 3 ball. Won't go. Rebounded by Easton. Easton out to Brogan. Brogan, 3 ball. Won't go. Rebounded by Easton again. And Easton is then fouled.
That is one of the reasons Springville's is losing. Look how much they outmatch Maple Mountain in the size category. And still, I'd be willing to bet Maple Mountain has more offensive rebounds. This is ridiculous. Springville's got to show some heart if they want to win this game.
But here this is a huge moment. Not necessarily these free throws, but Maple Mountain will be shooting a lot of free throws here in the next 6 minutes. They need to hit them. Here's a big one right here. Free throw's good.
This is just the basic practice, the fundamentals 101, right? Free throws. You don't think they're that important until it comes down to it. And this is something that Maple Mountain needs to be successful at.
Easton's second free throw is not good. Jamin with the rebound. Throws over to Hanson. Hanson swings over to Haslam. Haslam sidestep inside to Jamin. Jamin puts up a layup and it goes.
Man, that is some next level talent. Let's remember, this kid is just a freshman.
We're starting to see Jamin take control of this game, but Maple Mountain will try to calm them down. As looks like they're going to have another late shot clock shot here. Joseph over to Matt. Matt over to Easton. Easton with the ball up top. Looking to drive. Spin move. Puts up a layup. Won't go. Rebounded and is fouled.
That's another offensive board, and even Jamin was down there that time. Somebody's got to grab those boards if Springville wants any chance to be in this game.
Easton will be shooting 2 free throws as they are in double bonus now.
Easton Merrill getting up for all those rebounds like a starving man to a Christmas ham.
Easton's first free throw is not good. Easton with the second free throw. Also not good. Rebounded by Jamin.
And you got to have both those free throws right now. Free throws are going to be a crucial part of this game. Easton Merrill just missed 3 in a row.
Chase driving, puts up a shot, and is fouled. He will be shooting 2. He will be shooting 2, but that does put Springville in single bonus.
Free throws are going to become a huge factor in this game. Whether you like it or not, this game's going to get a whole lot slower.
Chase first free throw is good.
The Eagles really do not want to foul at this point, as any foul will stop the clock and almost certainly give Springville 3 points. And that is the worst thing to do with your lead.
Second free throw is good. Inside pass to Brogan. Brogan is then fouled by Chase Haslam.
Logan Miles is so hard to guard tightly without fouling. He's just so shifty.
Brogan will be shooting 2 free throws here.
This guy, I can guarantee this guy's going to make at least one. You know what? No, I'm going to say both free throws. I'm putting my life on this right now. This guy, they came out of my life. He's going to make both these free throws.
Second free throw
I
by
would
Brogan.
take that bet as well. You know, this kid's a war hero. And you weren't wrong.
I told you guys. Watch, you're going to see that all day.
Hans bringing up the ball. Over to Ethan. Ethan over to Chase. Chase with the deep 3. Won't go. Rebounded by Brogan. And Brogan's going to slow down the pace. Remember, they have a full 35 seconds here to work with. And it looks like they're going to use almost every second of that. Matt. Given space by Jamin.
You know, this is just the basic four corners offense used in the back when basketball was first started, just to keep the ball away from the opposing team.
10 seconds remaining here. Brogan behind the back, puts up a layup, won't go, rebounded by Jamin. Throws over Chase. Chase driving over to Hanson. Hanson puts up a mid-range shot, won't go, rebounded by, 22. Inside pass stolen here by Bennett. Another turnover here by Springville.
Chase Haslam really giving it his all. Being a leader, fighting until the end.
Matt Peterson holds on to the ball, swings over to Josephian. Josephian with the ball in the wing. Looks like he's going to use every single second of that shot clock. Guarded by Jamin. Receives the screen. Back over to Matt. Matt out to Brogan. Brogan, 3-ball. And it goes.
Bang! Another one.
Hanson bringing up the ball.
Clutch players succeed in clutch moments, and that's exactly what happened.
Jamin with the 3-ball. Won't go. Rebounded by Easton. Easton throws it to Brogan. 3 minutes and 30 seconds here remaining on the, 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining here on the game clock.
See number 2 right there? I want him on my team.
Good in, okay. Brogan, tightly guarded by Hanson. Deciding to drive. Kicks over to Easton. Easton over to Bennett. Bennett with the 3-ball. Won't go. And Jamin will come down with the rebound. Almost lost by Chase. Picks it up. Chase driving. Almost dribbles it out of bounds. And this is crazy. Ethan with the 3-ball. Won't go, and looks like there will be a foul on Maple Mountain. Maple Mountain has an 18-point lead here.
Both fan sections getting really heated between each other. You know, it makes it that much harder to play.
Looks like Dylan will be shooting 2 free throws. Sorry, bonus free throws. Easton with the rebound. Bennett dribbling it up. Throws it over to Josephian. Josephian with the ball in the corner. Puts it on the floor. Deciding to drive. Almost loses it. Puts up a shot. And looks like it's going to be a travel by Joe.
Joe almost got that one in there.
The things I would have done to see that. Just an absolute yam.
Hanson over to Luke in the corner. Shot won't go. Rebounded by Matt. Throws over to Easton. Brogan driving now. Guarded by Hyatt. Brogan dribbling it out. Throws it over to Matt. Matt. Cuts over. 2 minutes remaining here in the game clock. 13 remaining on the shot clock. Throws it over to Brogan. Brogan driving. Puts up a shot. It goes. And now extend their lead to 20.
Wow, this game was not at all the way I expected. A crosstown rivalry, and we've got Maple Mountain up by 20. I love to see it. This has just been a great team.
You know, Maple Mountain, they've just been doing nothing but executing this game. Not a lot of flaws, and you'd love to see it, especially in a very important game like this.
Morgan's free throw is good.
Record, they can have more size, but at the end of the day, it's just whoever scores more points. It's as simple as that. You know, it's not simple though. Is dividing complex polynomials. Am I saying that right? I don't even know. They're too complex. But yeah, Maple Mountain's playing great tonight. 20-point lead.
Mid-range shot won't go, but he's fouled. It looks like Springville will be shooting free throws, which, I mean, you're at this point in the game, just keep them off the free throw line, and that's the only place we're sending them.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you just got to be smart. Sure, you're up by 20 points, but nothing's impossible, Jake. Nothing's impossible. There's a difference between, I mean, it might not be probable, but nothing's impossible.
I agree. They just need to keep them off the free throw line. I just stop fouling. It's a simple thing. Brogan bringing up the ball. Swings over to Matt. Matt over to Brogan. Brogan being doubled. Swings it all the way over to Easton. Easton almost loses the ball. Back out of Brogan. 18 seconds remaining here on the shot clock. Now down to 12.
Back to that four-corner offense designed to keep the ball away from the defense.
Brogan thought he was fouled. Wasn't, though. Hansen over to Haslam. Haslam over to Hansen. Hansen, mid-range shot, will go.
Boys, and as this game comes to a close, I just want to say one more time how much of a pleasure it's been to be here at every single home game.
Pleasure.
I've loved doing this. Loved you guys tuning in to watch us and all the compliments we've received. Love this so much.
We're hoping this tradition can just continue on and go Eagles.
Timeout here by Mid Mountain.
Yeah, this broadcasting team is like a well-oiled machine. Yeah, we're just all different personalities coming together just to create something beautiful, pure, something from the soul. We love you guys.
Like I said, this started as a joke during the Bruno goal game, but you guys made this possible for us.
It wasn't a joke to me. It was not a joke to me.
We hope that what we do inspires the younger generations to follow what we did and to become better human beings.
That's our goal here.
Did you guys read the report though? Did you guys?
I did not read the report.
The report about Brogan and like the baby giraffe.
Oh, I did read that.
Yeah, like the way he saved it from the oven, like that oven the woman left on or something. He's a hero, a living legend.
Just the reports.
Just because the report said, I don't know if it's true, John.
I believe the reports with all my heart.
Oh, McKay almost throws it down.
We almost had a yamma jamma there.
Ethan with crossover.
Don't foul him. Come on.
And Ethan's fouled by Justin Carlisle.
There's just no need to foul right now. I mean, just let the clock run.
Just let the clock. Come on. Let it go.
Play.
Let the boys play.
Ethan Chapman, he'll be shooting too.
Okay, Jukes got me excited on that one. Almost had the slam dunk. By the way, where is a basketball player's favorite place to eat? Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
Both free throws aren't good. Rebounded by Banks. Banks over to Jackson. Let me remind you, a lot of the juniors are in right now. Out there with McKay. McKay almost threw him down there for a second. McKay loses the ball. 17 seconds. Up to 12. 12 almost throws it down. Just barely rims out though.
Well, boys. That's right, Eags. That's right.
It's been a pleasure. I love you guys.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching.
I'm John Henderson. I'm Kim Rollins.
Party, baby.
Chase Erickson. We love you. And good night.
Jake Crandall, your play-by-play. Thank you so much for watching.